close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello everybody and a very good evening to you all folks and welcome back aboard to Realltom Football. My name is Tom and I'm going to bring the watch on tape out everybody for Tottenham Hotspur take on Burnley live in the Emirates FA Cup third round. If you are watching stream on the replay, then please do make sure that you leave a like on stream and hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much to everybody who's joined us here today folks. Kick off for this one folks comes your way from 8 o'clock from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium now. I want to come to you guys today because I have taken a break because I had a New Year's holiday, and I can confirm that I did end up in Newcastle upon Tyne for my mystery tour this year. It was a fabulous holiday with superb service from the hotel at Newcastle Airport. So I am all refreshed after my holiday, and I would like to say there's a few little announcements that I do need to put out to the channel. There is, in fact, two major announcements that I need to put out on the channel right now. So please, if I can have your full attention paid, because these are major announcements in terms of the channel and its growth. Well, one of it, which is in terms of its growth, the other is in terms of the future for this season. So I can confirm that as of today, this is the non-stop point now. There will be no more breaks in the channel right up until the Euros. From this point onwards, we will be covering every game week of Premier League, Emirates FA Cup and Carabao Cup football and Champions League and all the European stuff. From this point onwards, there will be no more breaks for the channel from this point onwards. And the second one is I have been working very hard at this for months and months and months. I've been speaking to First Group in Trentalia, and I can confirm that the channel will be starting an affiliate program and a partnership with Avanti West Coast Railways from March. So those are the two major announcements, okay? So that's the first one is the new partnership with Avanti West Coast, which is coming out in March, and the other one is just to confirm that basically there will be no more breaks in the channel. So those are the two announcements, and I want to wish you all a happy new year as well. But obviously the second piece of news is so exciting for me because not only is it going to be my first partnership, but it's a railway company with iconic trains and one that I use quite a lot and one that I favour quite a lot. So I'm really excited to be given the opportunity to affiliate them in March. So yeah, fantastic news for the channel there. And yeah, there will be no more breaks from this point onwards. So yeah, two major pieces of announcement. And yeah, as I say, very happy about the second piece indeed. So yes, that is going to take place from the 1st of March. You will start to see Avanti on the overlays and all stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, moving on then. Sharia Pratap Shadeo, welcome into you. How you doing? Welcome in. Come on, you Spurs. Boo. Ah, dear. Winning this one, Tom. We've put our best team forward. Yes, you have, it appears. Oh, best stadium in London. Yeah, the Emirates is better, mate. Just come back from your holiday. Nice, Daily CSC Focus. Welcome into you. Welcome into everybody. We are going to bring you now today's team news from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for this fixture. And yeah, so yeah, news and happy New Year, by the way. I did wish you all a happy New Year on social media, but of course, you know, this is the proper happy New Year, shall we say, from me. And yes, folks, we've got a jam-packed weekend of FA Cup football coming your way. There is no Premier League action this weekend. It's all FA Cup. And I can confirm that tomorrow, Sunderland versus Newcastle is the main event. We are live from 12:30 for that one. It is the amended kickoff time of 12:45 for the early kickoff tomorrow. And then a 5:30 kickoff of choice And yeah, that's a double header for you guys tomorrow on Saturday Night Football. Then your Super Sunday is the classic 2 o'clock and 4:30. 2 o'clock kickoff is to be confirmed. However, the 4:30 kickoff is of course Arsenal taking on Liverpool at 4:30. So, Tottenham Burnley then is what we've got, and Brentford are playing Wolves, and Fulham are hosting Rotherham United. I expect Wolves and Fulham to win both of those. I don't think there'll be any replays. I think this will be 4-1. I'm going to go Spurs. I'm going to go 4-1. I don't think Spurs will keep a clean sheet. I do think Burnley will score, but I think that I think it's going to be 4-1. Sam Barrett is the referee then. I don't like him, but it's not an Arsenal fixture, so I'm not too worried or shaken up about it. You know, I'm just going to move along, do the coverage. And yes, folks, as I say, non-stop now. I think there is no fixture on Thursday next week. So that is going to be the only real break in content. We don't really do... I don't do Thursdays that often. I normally take Thursday as my day off anyway, because obviously I don't... You know, Europa is not to my interest. Not particularly in the group stages when Arsenal are in it. So... But no, Guglielmo Vicario then begins in goal for... Tottenham. The back four is Pedro Porro, Emerson Royale, Ben Davis, Destiny Udogie is in that back four as well. The back defensive midfield 2 is Rodrigo Bentancur and Oliver Skip. Plays behind attacking midfield 3 of Giovanni Lo Celso, Dan Kulusevski and Brennan Johnson. Leading the line is Richarlison. On the bench for Tottenham today is Dane Scarlett, Brian Hill, Jamie Donnelly, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Ryan Sessegnon, Mickey van der Ven, Alfie Dorrington, Ashley Phillips and Fraser Forster. It is Ange Postecoglou versus Vincent Kompany, and Vincent Kompany puts out Arjanet Muric in goal as opposed to James Trafford, who I don't think is actually in the squad today. I'm not too sure why that would be. But Coutinho is in the back four alongside Dara O'Shea, Hans Delcroix, and Charlie Taylor. I can't do the first name, but Delcroix I can do. Back four. Midfield 4 is a 4-4-2, by the way, the classic formation that Arsene Wenger used to play. Tends to be played nowadays by Aston Villa well, sort of by Everton. Sean Dyche plays more or less a 4-4-1-1 as opposed to a 4-4-2, because a 4-4-2 is a conventional back four with then a midfield 4, the extra man in midfield, then a centre forward behind, and then 2 centre forwards. Instead, though, it's a centre forward and a striker, but with the midfield 4 and the back 4, of course. That midfield is Wilson Olibert, Josh Cullen, Aaron Ramsey, and Anas Zaroury, and Aaron Ramsey. Leading the line, Zeki Andouni and Lyle Foster. On the bench is Jakob Brun-Larsen, Mike Trezor, Jack Cork, Amin Al-Dakil, Nathan Redmond, Connor Roberts, Jay Rodriguez, Josh Brownhill, and Lawrence Vigouroux. So, team news delve through. We could see a replay at Turf Moor if nobody can get a breakthrough in this game. We could see a shock Burnley victory, or we could see a Tottenham Hotspur victory, which would be predictable. But the FA Cup can deliver surprises. Will it deliver a surprise today? Burnley have beaten Tottenham before, and that was in a season where they got relegated almost 2 seasons ago. And they did beat Tottenham 1-0, and it was not a it was a tight relegation. Let's put it that way. It was, they didn't go down easily that season. Yeah. So Burnley do know how to beat Spurs. The question is, can they do it here? Can Burnley hold out for a draw? Can they be defensively solid? Can they be a unit today? Can they hold out for that draw? Can they get the replay at Turf Moor? Then maybe with that home advantage go and get the victory and knock Spurs out. Well, I mean, that's the FA Cup for you, because if a small team such as Burnley can hold out for a draw away from home against teams such as Spurs, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, all the lot, even Aston Villa nowadays, as much as it pains me to say it, if you, like Burnley or Sheffield United, and Sheffield United They proved that when they got the draw at Villa Park. But this is Burnley we're talking about. Can Burnley hold out for that draw, go to the Turf Moor in the replay with that home advantage and beat Spurs? That's the intriguing thing of the FA Cup. Maybe one day, yeah, absolutely. Love to do that. Yesterday, I don't really know what happened other than the fact that Crystal Palace and Everton drew 0-0. There was a red card for Dominic Calvert-Lewin for serious foul play. The papers have gone blurting out about how it's a disgrace, all that jazz. I didn't watch the game, quite frankly enough, but this morning I was on the train. Well, what train was on? EMR Intercity, that's it. And I was reading Daily Mail. And I see the article, I'm thinking, oh, what's all this about? Listen, I'm not being funny here, but if Everton get knocked out in the replay, what does it matter? A suspension in the FA Cup does not go to the Premier League. If a player gets a red card in the Carabao Cup, it does link with the Premier League, but because it's the FA Cup, it doesn't. So I don't see what the egg is really about that red card, because really, Calvert-Lewin ain't that great. And let's be real with it. It's not going to affect Everton in the Premier League. It may not affect them against Crystal Palace, but there's no guarantee that Everton, even with DCL, are going to knock Crystal Palace out of the FA Cup. So all this about that. Yeah, the Everton fans have to complain, but I didn't watch the game. For me, I think it was a red card, personally. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a red card. End of story. Anyways, folks, it is the first set of Premier League action. Well, I say that it is a Premier League clash in the FA Cup. It is the first time this season that Realltom Football will see Premier League teams in the FA Cup. Here we go then, folks. Your FA Cup third round action. A weekend packed with football starts right here. And don't forget, we've got Carabao Cup action in midweek. Middlesbrough are taking on Chelsea and Liverpool Fulham as well. And I do think Middlesbrough will beat Chelsea on Seaside. The question, well, I would say 2-0 would be enough. I think 2-0 on Teesside. I don't know what their stadium's called, so don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. Why are you saying Teesside, Tom? Because I don't know what the stadium's called. If they beat them 3-0, I think 2-0 on Teesside would be enough to beat Chelsea in aggregate. I reckon they'll get beat 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. So if they can win 2-0 on Teesside and get beat 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, they go through 2-1 in aggregate. And even if they get beat 2-0 at Stamford Bridge, there's no away goals or anything. So it will be a penalty shootout and perhaps even extra time. Yeah, don't forget that, folks, by the way. The semi-finals of the Carabao Cup are on aggregate. So I do like aggregates, because an aggregate always gives you a chance, because you could be getting beaten. But on aggregate, you could still go through. Like, we could go beat Liverpool. Like, just as a prime example, let's pretend that Arsenal-Liverpool on Sunday is a Carabao Cup semi-final clash. Arsenal could go beat Liverpool 5-0. Then we could lose 4-0 at Anfield in the second leg. We go through 5-4 on aggregate, even though we lost 4-0. That is the beauty of aggregate scoreline. So please, enjoy the Carabao Cup semi-finals, because it will be intriguing because of the aggregates involved with it. Happy New Year, Kate and Jonathan. Welcome into you. How are you both doing? I hope you're both doing well. This today marks So there'll be no more breaks in content for the entire season now on Realltom Football. Yes, I was actually in. Well, I don't know if Jonathan got my message on Instagram, but I did text you guys on Sunday the 31st to say that I was actually in Newcastle, because that is where I ended up on the mystery tour. So yeah, I did try and reach out to you. I did. Because that will probably be the only time I come up to Newcastle, because I don't go that far north. Well, I was saying to the coach driver, this is the furthest north I've ever been in my life, and it's true. I've never been further than Manchester up north, so yeah. So, folks, Burnley going to get kick off then, folks, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which, of course, is in full voice tonight. And Lyle Foster has got us underway. Our force go with Ukraine and a kick off. We are underway here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, otherwise known as the old White Hart Lane. The new White Hart Lane, sorry. And here we go. Spurs Burnley, live in the FA Cup. So today, Burnley have got their second choice goalkeeper in the net. Goalkeeper playing, Arjanet Muric. And that is flicked forward, but it should be read by you, Doggy. It is. Who are you playing? Who are you? Sunderland. Do you know? I think I'm going to be a little bit miraculous. I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, I think 2-2 would be a little bit too taxing for Sunderland, really. But I think 1-1, right? And then 1-1 again at St James's Park, and 11-10 on penalties for Newcastle. Yes, you heard me right. An absolute blockbuster showdown. 1-1 at the Stadium of Light, 1-1 at St James's, 11-10 on penalties. I think that's what's going to happen, personally. You can tell I've gone all in with the bookies there. 2-1 all draws, and then a penalty shootout with finishing 11-10. Be dreamy. Can anybody translate? Just out of curiosity, I don't know if can anybody translate that for me, because I can't read by the looks of it Chinese writing. New Doggy, I don't think that is a foul. Johnson goes down. And just a reminder, well, of course, these are two Premier League sides in action. This is a Premier League stadium, so VAR is in use, and the FA Cup. Well, the FA have confirmed that the FA Cup will have VAR in use when available. Chambers cross, Foster with a bit of a heavy touch, then fired over by Zaruri. He was leaning back. And the VAR have stopped the game. There was a kick on a Doggy's ankle. So they are checking for a possible penalty here in the early stages of the match. And the referee has put his hand out to say play is stopped and check complete. Play will continue. Udogi Richarlison. It's a good play from Burnley. Foster with a pass. So it was Zaruri was blocked off by Udogi. Good defending. But they're coming again, Burnley here. Foster Positive play. Shifts it out wide to Zaruri. Pass through Doggy. Player on the overlap. This is a great start from Burnley, actually. I have to say I'm impressed because they are they're forcing the issue. They're coming forward at the moment. They are in the game. They are most certainly an opponent, Spurs. And I don't mean that as in a team. What I mean by that is Burnley are competing. That is a foul by Foster, yeah. Absolutely in the back of the defender, yeah. Pushing the back onto Ben Davis. He tries to break free, but he knows that he's committed the foul there, Lyle Foster. He knows full well what he's done. It's a great ball to Johnson. Johnson, byline, blocked off. It'd be a corner. Coutinho who blocked him off, I think. It's a fantastic ball. Takes a little bit of a heavy touch, but he gets it under control. He tries to lay that ball across, and it takes deflection as he blocks off. And he wins the corner, which Porro will take. Porro, that looks too high, and it is too high. It goes all the way out over everyone. Yeah, what a beautiful ball this is to Johnson, as I say. It takes a little bit of a heavy touch, but he's only... yeah. Here's Foster. Oh, Odegaard tries one and he forces the save from Vicario. Does parry and Spurs on a late run for the throw-in. That is I tell you, it was wild from Odegaard, but most certainly troubled Vicario. He had to make a bit of a save, didn't he? I mean, and here's the long throw-in. O'Shea with a flick on. Ramsey to Coutinho. I would say that Burnley have got a good away form. Actually, I mean, I was impressed when I saw the highlights of the full match replay of their victory at Craven Cottage. I thought that was some of the best I've seen from Burnley, and when you watched them beat Sheffield United 5-0, that kind of gave you flashbacks to last season when they won the league. They are improving. Johnson feeds Richarlison, chose to go for the knockback, and now there's a foul conceded. Yeah, the best I've seen of Burnley is when they beat Fulham 2-0. For me, that is. It's a great ball. A little bit safe here from Burnley, but now they've played the ball forward. It's not gone out of play. It's going to be Ben Davis and Foster trying to nick in. Should be comfortable for Vicario. It seems as though at the moment both teams are trying to play out from the back, but Burnley are being a little bit more adventurous by playing long balls, and that Richarlison could be in. He's fed and he flashes it across the face. He's trying to pick out that far corner, Richarlison, either that or he's trying to pick out a player at the back post. There is no player at the back post, though, so he's obviously a shot. And yeah, just drags it across the face. Brentford do lead against Wolves, by the way. Just a little goal flash for you. We'll find out who... Fulham are also 1-0 up against Rotherham. Okay, so we'll find out the goal scorers at half-time, but we've just seen goal flashes. Oh, what an effort! And what a save! So, Brentford are 1-0 up against Wolves. So yeah, Brentford are 1-0 up against Wolves. And the other one, Fulham, are leading against Rotherham by a 1-0 as well. Charlison. Hooked away. Oh, nice ball. Kulusevski. And Johnson. This is Porro in support. Emerson Royale. I've got the stadium effects on and I can tell you the ground is starting to pick up a bit of noise. Fairly level game at the moment though. Johnson. Ball has reached Richarlison. Knocks it back. Udogie. Took a deflection. Comes out to Lo Celso. And Burnley can clear their lines. Lo Celso being pressured by Zaruri. Play a long ball. It's aimed towards Richarlison. It's a bit too heavy and will bounce its way through to the waiting hands of Moric. Nicely done by Bentancur to get away from Foster. Feeds Johnson. Is it just me or is Son not playing? Have I forgotten this? I think Son's on the bench. Where's Son at? He ain't on the bench. And Postecoglou must have decided, well, we don't need Son for this match. I'm Udogie. Tina's made a bit of a mess of that. Charlison. Kulusevski. Oh, deflection on the shot. Header from Johnson and caught by Moric. little bit awkward there for Ramsey there. Burnley needs to sort of get forward a bit more because the last 5 minutes has been a bit awkward and Richarlison could be through. A mistake by Burnley. He tried to pick out the far corner and a red by Murray. Just on the, I'm just looking back at the comments and just on the Sunderland game tomorrow. It was a bit of an uproar with the fans because they decided to decorate one of the bar areas for Newcastle fans, but no, it was the Sunderland fans vandalised it and basically removed all the decorations. Yeah, Sunderland were going for a accommodating approach to the derby. Well, you can't do that for a derby, I'm sorry. But the fans were right to vandalise the decorations. You know what I mean? That, like, if Arsenal did that to the Emirates Stadium, I would do exactly the same thing because the Emirates is our stadium. It's our palace, you know. Why would we want an area of our stadium decorated for Tottenham, for example? We wouldn't. Sunderland fans feel the exact same way, so I understand it. Another story I saw in the Daily Mail, and there is a moment's applause here for a young man named Harry, who I think was stabbed to death. That's just been shown on the screen, and of course Arsenal are playing in their white kit. I don't like the idea, by the way. Yeah, that white kit, not for me. I don't like I understand it's no more red, but at home to Liverpool, you want to be playing in the white kit. Well, don't let them play in their home kit. Do themselves over. Yeah, I don't agree with us playing in this white, no more red kit. You know, why in the FA Cup as well? Why? Why against Liverpool? That's what I'm going to ask. Why against Liverpool at home would you put on that stupid? Now listen, I respect the cause, but I don't respect the kit. All completely white. Players can't see each other. It better bring us luck, this white kit. If I can find a way to purchase it as well, I will do. By Sunday. Well, I won't. So I'll probably end up wearing the yellow or green. I don't know which one yet. I might just not wear a kit tomorrow on Sunday because we're wearing that stupid white thing. Now I'll wear the home kit because we're at home. Hello, welcome to Ryan G. How you doing, mate? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Emerson Royale. That's a challenge from Foster. Spurs won the ball back straight away. Johnson. Bentancur to Udogie. Under pressure. Not back to Murray. Was a little bit of a foul there from Zaruri. He is penalised and the free kick has been given. Bentancur, Kulusevski, I think there was a foul there. It's just kept in, I think. It is. And it's a foul on Porro. Cullen penalised. Sam Barrow was the free kick. Emerson Royale turns. It's a foul. There's no advantage or anything. That's going to be a free kick. Well, it looked as though there's a foul on the Burnley player. But instead, he's decided to pull it back for the Tottenham free kick. And Cullen. Let's have a look at the replay here. Is that one on the Celso? From Cullen. So that's well, there is a check in progress for serious foul play. Well, check complete. No red card. And yeah, after what happened yesterday, I mean, I did watch the challenge back from Calvert-Lewin, and it was similar, but I didn't think it was. Well, I didn't think that one was a red card. I didn't think that the studs weren't showing. I didn't think it was that dangerous, to be honest with you. I just thought it was a general sliding challenge. That one that was just checked and cleared by VAR. Coutinho with the ball. Intercepted by Kulusevski. And Cullen wins the ball back for Burnley. Can spin. Have a little spell of possession, and that's it. And then, what I do on FIFA, one of the best tactics in FIFA, you can, Ramsey played the ball into trouble. Starting to get a little bit more nervy now for the Clarets. I was just going to say, in FIFA, one of the tactics that I do use is I just, for about 2, 3, 4, like the first 10, 15 minutes of the game, in terms of how fast the game's actually going. So 15 minutes, it's like about 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever. I spend that time, probably a bit less actually, just zipping the ball around, keeping in possession, and then all of a sudden, because they're going to bring players out, aren't they, to try and win the ball back. So they're going to be a bit of a mess. They're going to not expect the run forward after just playing, you know what I mean? It's a good tactic on FIFA Mobile, I find, actually. Ramsey with the work there. No problems there for Burnley. Richarlison, Burnley inviting pressure. And it will be a foul by Kulusevski given on the defender. Senior. Good work. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Just his composure at the last minute there for Tino. It will be a throw-in. Foster. Oh, it's a good ball. Amduni and Odebert could be in. Can he get his shot away, Wilson Odebert? Knocks it back to the edge of the box. Heavy touch from Taylor. Will hook the cross into the centre. And it will reach Amdouni and Zaroury. It will run for Burnley's throw-in. They've taken it quickly. This is better from Burnley. Yeah, starting to pick up that composure again, which they lost around 5 minutes or so. Taylor's pass. Cullen. Amdouni or Zaroury. Chance for Burnley. Can he sort out his feet? Oh, if he could have sorted out his feet about 5 seconds earlier. He was offside anyway, but had he sorted out his feet just a little bit earlier, that's in the back of the net. Oh. Yeah, he's behind him, that's why. Udogie kept it in. To Tottenham's advantage, you would say. Here's Kulusevski out wide on the right. It's Porro, blocked off, goal kick. Here's a chance to get the ball forward for Burnley. Coutinho. Odebert is advanced. And in the end, there was a foul on Emerson Royale, which has been pulled back for. Tottenham on the attack anyway. Pointless free kick, really, in the end. Spurs win the ball back. Why are you giving the... Well, I don't understand. You played the advantage. It doesn't make sense to me. They win the ball back. You've played the advantage. And only when they win the ball back, you give the free kick. Don't make any sense to me. Does not make any sense to me. I think Spurs. So. Yeah, just he went in for that challenge. He did get a stud on his thigh. Possession, but well, one back quickly. Do wonder where Son is tonight. You know, do wonder where Son is. Porro, ball in too heavy for Charleston. Might reach Brandon Johnson, who snapped at it really. Yeah, ball's whipped in with pace, but dear oh dear. On a bird, but took back to Vicario. Fourth the game then, guys. So far, I don't think it's been too bad of a game. I think both teams have been competitive. Obviously, Burnley, as you expect, has been on the ropes a little bit, but not much. I think they've been in the game, and I think it's well at the moment it's who's going to score first. It's not a case of how long is it until Tottenham are going to score. I think it's a case of well, who's going to open the scoring here. You know, it does feel like if one of the teams could score. Emerson Royale. On to Kulusevski. This is the Salsa. Coming forward, Kulusevski. It's good movement. It's the cute passing, but barely compact and clear the ball away. Porro, it's Kulusevski. Salsa's on the stretch and Udogie. Oh! It's not a great challenge. Davis. Johnson. I don't think Charles was expecting that ball when he may have been offside anyway, with all due respect. Heavy again. Celso feeds Johnson. No problems though for Burnley defensively. They were able to clear the ball away comfortably. I expect that Tottenham have got the line and share possession, but you know, Kulusevski gets past him. Emerson Royale, Udogie, short pass to Johnson, back in for Udogie, who's made the run into centre, but Burnley covered the gaps. Skip. That's clean. That's clean. Yeah, no need to give a free kick or play an advantage there. It's clean. For me, that is a fantastic challenge there. The referee, Sam Barrett, did play an advantage, but yeah, clean. Ran through to keeper. No further doing. Foul by Realltom. Free kick Burnley. Let's have a quick check on that poll, shall we, folks? See who you think is going to win. Let's have a little look. Well, 4 votes, 75% back in Spurs. 25% say draw. Not a single vote as of yet for Burnley. But Charlie Taylor, and he couldn't keep the ball in play. It's out for Tottenham's throw. Same again. Got around 8 minutes to play. I'd like to say 8 minutes to play standard time. There'll be a fair chunk, I reckon. There was 2 VAR checks, about 1 to 2 minutes each. So we're looking at maybe 3-4 minutes at a time. What about Foster? Wilson Royale and Vicario. A little bit delayed with his reaction in terms of getting the ball away, which is what he's expected to do with a bit of urgency. The way Burnley were lurking. Got away with it. Gosowski pinch it from Taylor, but Taylor holding his strength, stays in front, shrugs him off twice. Good defending, good strength. Protecting the ball, staying in front. As long as you're in front, you're in control of the situation of the defender. You've got to remember that. If you're in front of a defender who's got the ball, if you're a defender and you've got a striker behind you, and you've got a striker who's on the ball, stay in front of him. You got it covered. Super defending. Honestly, the simplistics of defending us and the simplistics of football are the beauties of football, because you know what I mean, as long as you staying in front of the ball is simplistically good defending. We've got the Burnley and Tottenham Hotspur hot seat tonight, Jacob Dude, and I don't like the change of a profile picture actually there, mate. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the change in profile picture. But yes, it is the Burnley and Tottenham Hotspur. I like how you did put a bit of a pun in there. So in Tottenham Hotspur, you put hot seat. Love that. You may have not realised you've just put a pun in that, but yeah, hot seats as opposed to Hotspur. Oh, I don't give a shit, mate. Yeah, all I care about is Arteta out, man. Arteta, mate. I am done. All right, I don't care if we beat Liverpool on Sunday. I do not care. I have lost my wit with that manager now. You know, I keep saying it, but this time seriously, enough is enough. I have lost my wit. I want him gone. I do not care if we're in the league this season. I have had enough. I have had enough. I have officially lost my wit with Arteta. I want him gone. Sack him. Win, lose or draw on Sunday against Liverpool. Yeah, I want him gone. Don't care. I want him gone. And I'm sorry, mate, but not only that, we're under major risk because our name is the second hottest name for Kylian Mbappe in the summer. Do you really think that Mbappe, if Real Madrid can't have him because of their financial woes, is going to want to come to Arsenal under Arteta? No, he ain't. Let this manager gone and go get me a manager who can actually control football and can actually just not Arteta. All right? Bye. Because if it turns out that Real Madrid ain't got the finances to afford Mbappe, and he does end up coming, and it does end up being a case of we can go get him, and Wolves have equalised, by the way, at GTEC Community Stadium. Point is, Arteta out. Bye-bye. Go. Get out of my club. Get out of my club. Go back to Karen. There's 3 minutes left here. So yeah, latest score at GTEC Community Stadium. 1 apiece. Wolves are level against Brentford. And that has just came up on the ITV screen. So yeah, goal flash for you guys. Brentford 1, Wolves 1. We'll go through all the scores in the FA Cup at half time. A new doggy. Vitinho's sliding challenge sees Udogie with a free kick for Spurs. Not a bad position either as well. Not a bad position. Poro ball in, nicely claimed by Muric. Just comes out, eyes on the ball, no problem claiming it. And free kick conceded. Celso did have a bit of a rash essence that challenge from him. Here's Amdouni, Cullen. So Rory will fire from range. It's wild. It's very wild. And listen, it's all worth getting the shot, but if I'm Burnley, I want to get a little bit closer. I want to be able to, have a chance of scoring, because that is just 20% chance of going in the back of the net. Go for a 70% as opposed to a 20%. Get a little bit more further forward, sort of like edge of the D, or just inside the 18-yard box, and then you've got a 50-60% chance of it going in. You get into the 6-yard box, 80-90. And on the goal line, 95 to 100. I mean, from where that shot was taken, Kulusevski, 1 minute added on, by the way, only one. The VAR checks must have been very quick then. That's 20 seconds to the half. It looks as though we're going to go in 0-0 at half time here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Pedro Porro. Yeah, only by a goal to nil though, and there goes your half-time whistle, folks, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Well, not a bad first start from Burnley. I mean, if I'm Burnley, I'm pleased. If I'm Vincent Kompany or a Burnley fan, I'm pleased. I think that Burnley were in the game, competitive. Let's put it this way: Tottenham weren't great. Let's not sugarcoat things and go Burnley have been world class, because they haven't been world class, but they've not been rash. They've not been bad. They've just been in the game. They've just played the right football. They've made the right decisions. Obviously, Spurs are short of Son, but nevertheless, they have been poor. But both teams have been in it, and I think it's been competitive, and I'm looking forward to the second half. For now, though, I need to take a very quick break because my balance saying go to the loo. So don't go anywhere, folks. I'll be back in 3 minutes after this short break. When I come back, half-time analysis and more on the way, and we'll also go through the Fulham and Rotherham game and also the Wolves-Brentford game. Half-time score, though, here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs 0, Burnley 0 at half-time.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
We are back then, folks, after the short break. It is Spurs 0, Burnley 0 at half-time here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in what was an intriguing first half. Burnley and Tottenham both played well. I thought Tottenham were a little bit more on the poor side. Burnley just played their football, played their game, and they played well. They didn't play bad. Neither team played bad. I just thought Spurs were a little bit poor. Maybe though that's because of the Son. I don't know. But I don't think either team has been bad. I think both teams have just been in the game, competitive. Both teams look like scoring. Both teams are fairly equal to each other. Burnley had a few frailties, but I think Spurs were poor in terms of in front of goal. And sometimes a little bit unglued defensively, if you like, really. There was a few openings for Burnley in the early stages, and so it's, well, yeah, you know what I mean. So let's have a look at the here. This touch port fires over. Yeah, it's got to go. It is behind him, but you got to be ready. You got to be set because that's a clean cut chance. The flag does go up. So yeah. A multi-pack of these for £5. I just popped a pound stretcher. I got, yeah, the Doctor. Yeah, it is yellow, but it's not the yellow I like. Well, I do like it, but it's not my favourite, shall we say. It's a bit more on the bitter kind of side, this one, but I like it. Still good, though. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Nick. I did. I most certainly had a good break. Yes, I went to Newcastle. Great little break. Great holiday. Great hotel. Great service. Good location as well. We stayed at Newcastle Airport. And because there was a day, obviously it was a mystery tour for oldies, shall we say. I go on them every year with my grandmother. There was a day trip to Durham. There was no day trip to Newcastle. And I'm sat here thinking there's no way on planet Earth I'm going to be travelling to Newcastle and not going to Newcastle St James's Park. So because we were at the airport, I was in a really good location. New Year's Eve, she goes up to Durham and enjoys her day trip in Durham, which is a bit more of a old style city, shall we say. And I went to Newcastle. And I have to say, I had a fabby dozy time, really. I enjoyed it. I got the metro airport at about 10 o'clock, about 9:30, 10 o'clock. It was 25, 30 minutes to get to Newcastle. And yeah, it wasn't a bad little trip that day. I also got to see the beach for the first time in 2023. I'm hoping to see the beach a little bit more this year. So yeah. Yeah, good little trip as well. Yeah, there's a Twitch guy as well, Sam Lowery. You might know him. You might not. He happened to be in Newcastle. He saw my story, and yeah, he got a quick little photo of me as well at one of the metro stations, which was nice. So yeah, all in all, good trip. And the coach driver as well, we actually knew her from 2 years ago when she took us to Bournemouth. So that was also a little bit of a bonus. Oh, excuse me, I apologise. Oh, my rudeness. Right, I need to check on those scores because if I don't, I will forget and I will be a little bit angry at myself for not, shall we say, checking the scores. Okay, let me see what we got. Oh yeah, FA Cup. That's what I need. FA Cup. Wolves had a red card. That is now in the 83rd minute. It's 1-1, and that was in the 9th minute. Toti Gomez sent off. Neil Maupay with the goal for Brentford. Equalised from Tommy Doyle for Wolves, and at the moment that stands at 1-1. Fulham are not about, because they get to the 7:30, are 1-0 up against the Rotherham. And yesterday's results saw Crystal Palace draw 0-0 with Everton, who were down to 10 men. Of course, Calvert in the red card. He will not play in the replay at Goodison. Tomorrow, 12:30 kickoffs. There's quite a few of them. Maidstone United take on Stevenage. Coventry taking on Oxford United. Millwall Leicester City is another one. AFC Wimbledon versus Ipswich Town, 12:30. And the kickoff for Sunderland versus Newcastle, the Tyne and Weir derby, is 12:45. So we'll be live at 12:30 for that one tomorrow. 3 o'clock kickoff, see Watford take on Chesterfield. Stoke City hosting Brighton. Gillingham hosting Sheffield United. Blackburn hosting Cambridge United. Newport County take on Eastleigh. Norwich are hosting Bristol. QPR, Bournemouth. Plymouth Argyle take on Sutton United. Southampton hosting Walsall. And Hull are hosting Birmingham City. And there's 4 half-5 kickoffs, 3 of which are on British television. Swansea hosting Morecambe. Sheffield Wednesday hosting Cardiff City. Only available on Welsh TV, that one. Chelsea hosting Preston North End, which will be one of the 2 options for tomorrow. Or Middlesbrough Aston Villa. That's what we've got. I think I'm going to do Chelsea Preston just because I'll be doing Middlesbrough midweek, of course. So, yeah. Then on Super Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoffs, there's options of West Ham versus Bristol City or Nottingham Forest taking on Blackpool or I don't know which one's on telly yet. So Luton, Bolton, Peterborough, Leeds United, Shrewsbury, Wrexham, West Brom, Aldershot, Man City, Huddersfield. That's the one we'll probably be doing. Arsenal taking Liverpool. And then Wigan Athletic is taking on Manchester United. 8:15 on Monday. We'll be live for that one from 8 o'clock. And Everton Palace, that is going to be taking place on Wednesday, 17th of January, as an FA Cup 3rd round replay, the first of many, though Wolves Brentford might be another one. So yeah, Sunderland versus Newcastle United. Fourth round draw on Monday as well. Right then. They're still going on about. They're still nattering on in the studio. We're about to get ready for second half though here. Teams are in the tunnel. Ange Postecoglou is already out and ready to rock and roll. Spurs are out, we're just waiting on Burnley. Here come Burnley. Johnson, you got a bit of dirt on your face there, mate. Just there above your eyebrow, pal. Right, it is time to bring you the second half here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So without further ado, away we go. Our thoughts back with Ukraine, and there was some horrific photos of a drone attack which took place. I saw that on Sunday in the Daily Mail. Sunday, Monday, New Year's Day. So yeah, continuously our thoughts will go with Ukraine. Back underway for second half then, folks. 0-0. I think you're referring to Carabao Cup there, mate. Pal, let me listen to you right now. Listen to me. This game will not go to penalties. Okay, if this is a draw, this will go to replay at Turf Moor. Yeah, you're thinking of the Carabao Cup there, and I know what you're thinking. I do. Yeah, it's because of what happened. Yeah, you had to play penalty. I know, but that's not the way it works here. And you never go straight penalties in the FA Cup. You will always play a replay, and you will always go to extra time as well. You do not go straight penalties in the FA Cup. Well, I'm just making that because you've put a fact out there, you know, trying to make people think that's the way it works. I'm just stating the fact that this game will not go to a penalty shootout. It will go to a replay at Turf Moor if a draw is the final score, final results. Spurs take a quick free kick. They're getting on with it. Johnson's made the run, and O'Shea covered it well. Here's Odebert. No change, by the way, at half time. One back by Kulusevski. Porro in support. Johnson's there too. Kulusevski looks to go himself, took a deflection into the side netting. It'll be a corner. Touching off Dalcrat. Short corner, taken quickly. Kulusevski, ball across. It'll come out to Lascelles on the edge of the box. Good shot, good save. And the flag is up against Lascelles. Murray taking his time. Eventually gets on with it. Bentancur hooks it forward, but an easy intervention by the Burnley defender. O'Shea, it's an awkward ball to be met by a Burnley attacker. And Spurs do intervene. Is Emerson Royale. Feed to Kulusevski. If they got the guy to open up Burnley here, Spurs, and Richarlison might get through. It came off Vitinho. I think the offside flag is up though. Goes all the way to Odobert. Well, Odobert skipped away, and Emerson Royale just in front there to put him off. Bit of a tangle there. Tottenham play on. Kulusevski. Feeds Richarlison. Johnson is absolutely free there. Richarlison's pass is blocked. Comes back to him. Feeds Kulusevski. Will have a shot. He's trying to bend it, isn't he? I do like these bending shots. He gets into that left foot. A bit more swagger about Tottenham. Kulusevski takes another shot, blocked by Charlie Taylor, and the corner prevented by Muric, who dispatches the ball. Burnley will take their time in going forward here. Cullen feeds Odobert. Can he create something? Wilson Odobert. He has been a creative spark, and Cullen takes a shot from around about 25-30 yards out and drags it wide. Has power behind it, but yes, it's wide. Ball's all on the ground, doesn't? I know it's going to be an exciting time and weird derby tomorrow. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, though. I am. I'm going for 2 1-1 draws, and then Newcastle to beat them 11-10 on penalties at James's Park after extra time. So 2 1-1 draws. So an aggregate score over replays of 2-2. And straight down the front of Vicario from the free kick. See, I'm going for 2 1-1 draws, extra time at St James's Park, and 11-10 on penalties to Newcastle. The goalkeeper, Dubravka or De Gea, for that matter, wins it. Because Newcastle are closing in on a deal for David De Gea on loan. Alright. Bentancur did everything right until he took the shot. He tries to scoop it into the top corner off the top of his foot. Never going to execute that. Run through to Murray without an issue there. Oh! I know where Son is. Son's at the Asia Cup. I've just realised Asia Cup and AFCON's on. Now I know where Son is. I've just seen it. I've seen. I saw a Korean flag. You know, the Korea flag in the stands. Because obviously Son's Korean. And all of a sudden that made me think, Asian Cup. That's what's going on with Son. That's it. There's no injury to him. I didn't think Son was injured. And that means that no Salah for us. Ooh. I say. No Salah. No Salah. That sounds good. No Salah to deal with on Sunday. Udogi. Johnson. Oh, good effort. Had power behind it. Was on target and straight down the throat of Murray, but good effort. Spinning. Whenever you get advised, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe, and if you are new, help the channel grow. Thank you very much to everybody who has joined us here today, and yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe, and most importantly, leave a like on the stream, because and share the channel around as well, because if you share the channel, it helps us grow. It means that we get more viewers, all the jazz, you know, and viewers are actually more important than the subscribers, I would say, because we only need 3,000 watch hours of oh, hang on a minute. Porro. Blocked off by Taylor. Spurs front. Kozlowski. Good run and took it to... Oh, dear. Got it wrong. Ben Davis. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just texting someone. Yeah, beating Rotherham. Duty flag is up. It's been yeah. Burnley have been good so far. Porro. Davis. Charleston, it's going to be a free kick. Waldebert, he's been fabulous. He's coming off now. going to be a huge game tomorrow, the Tottenham Weir derby. I know, we're going to be live for it at 12:30. Kick-off is at 12:45. One or two games live with Realltom football tomorrow. Amdouni header, Emerson Royale clears. Taylor, blocked by Skip, goes out for the front. So Rory's throw, Amdouni on the ball. Turns. Rory, layoff from Brun Larsen. There is a player down. Amdouni it was who's been caught. He has stayed down. He just leaves the leg out, Skip, and runs. Ouch, yeah. It's going to hurt. So Rory, not a great cross at all, really. Went straight out of play. Yeah, both teams are lacked in the final third tonight, but as I say, it's starting to look a bit of a reality, really. Burnley holding out for a draw, If they can do that, then a replay at Turf Moor, home advantage, would not be too bad for them, considering Tottenham are sonless. Literally, sonless. Emerson Royale covers. Decides to put it out for a throw-in. I'm only going to try a long throw-in here with Taylor. Taylor to Cullen. They don't go along with the throw-in, by the way. All the way back to Murray. Here's Delcrot. So Murray not enough weight on the ball, unfortunately. He would have been onside, by the way. Who was it? It's a foul. That is a foul. Brun Larsen, yeah. Don't look that threatening, do the Spurs tonight. Brian Hill. Ball to Klozeski, back to Hill. Why are you not playing a cross in there, mate, is what I'm asking. Why are they overcomplicating it, working... If I'm Brian Hill there, I'm playing a cross in. Why? What's happened? Has there been a goal or something, or what's going on? What's the latest between Fulham and Rotherham? Johnson flashes the ball across, and O'Shea in the right position at the right time and clear out fairly comfortably. Just shy of 28 minutes to play. Here's Johnson, heavy. Goal kick. Well, Charlie Taylor has gone back down. And it's his shoulder they're looking at. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you need to be, yes. But I think you should do Chelsea, Preston North End and Sunderland, Newcastle tomorrow. Make sure you do an overlay, do a thumbnail as well. And don't forget to share the link on your socials as well. If you text me in a bit and let me know, let me know what streams you're doing. I think you should do your own commentary on Chelsea, Preston North End. Because people want to see your reactions. You're a Chelsea fan, aren't you? I think that you need to pick up that consistency with doing Chelsea each week and maybe Swansea as well if you can get streams or whatever. Are you going to Swansea? Morecambe. You could do a Super Sunday double then. Perhaps. Because for your channel to start growing, you do need to pick up on the content in terms of live streaming velocity. You could do a Super Sunday double, couldn't you? I reckon you could do that. Do you think? So 2 o'clock and 4:30. Oh, Johnson, took it down well on the half volley. Good save, Murray. Yeah, that'd be good as well. But yeah, as I say, if you could do a Super Sunday double, I'm happy to help you with thumbnails and overlays. But so you tell me then, what streams are you happy to do on Sunday? Are you happy to do 2 o'clock and 4:30, and then spend the morning doing revision, perhaps? Because I think the FA could be a good place to see. You know what I mean? Man City, Huddersfield Town, that'll get you a few viewers from Huddersfield, I bet. And then Arsenal, Liverpool, I think that'd be a good one for you to do as well. And definitely do Middlesbrough, Chelsea as well. Oh, Johnson, Murray out in the flash. Middlesbrough, Chelsea, a big good one for you to do because I guarantee you won't be going to the game. So yeah, you don't need to do as many as me, but maybe a Super Sunday double tomorrow would be kind of good for you in the channel. Not tomorrow. Why do I keep saying tomorrow? I'm thinking it's Sunday's tomorrow. Huh? Arsenal. We ain't playing. We ain't playing Chelsea on Sunday. You can only do Arsenal, Liverpool. Okay. Yeah, that'd be a good team to start. Then, what about Monday? I'm just about to say, I think I'd know if Arsenal are playing Chelsea. And I know we've already played him in the Women's Super League, so. Oh, you've got a drums lesson. You can do so that's 2 in the bag then. Yeah, and then Middlesbrough, Chelsea as well. So that's 3 in a row. And then have a little bit of a break and then go again. I don't think you should go quite at the velocity as I am, but just steadily pick up the consistency. And as the exams start to finish, you can start to pick up the consistency and improve the content along the way. But that's 3 straight streams you can do. Arsenal, Liverpool, Wigan, whoever is it Man United, Wigan? I think it is. And then Middlesbrough, Chelsea, and then have a break. Yeah. Davis to Hill. Udogie. Oh, good ball in. Kulusevski. He was no. I can hear the fans on the Stadium FX going, appealing, but no, there's nothing in that. They're trying to get a foul from the goalkeeper, no. Kulusevski just runs out of room. There's nothing, nothing. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then maybe as well you can, if you can get, and then when you can get like a video camera or something, like a vlogging camera, you can start to make actual match day vlogs of you there as well. But yeah, the shorts would be a good idea. Yeah. So I think you should do the 3 straight, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Wigan, or whoever Wigan are playing on Monday, and the draw. And then do Middlesbrough, Chelsea. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Good idea. Burnley have got a corner here, by the way. Straight down the threat of Vicario. 19.5 minutes to play. Realltom could be countering here. Rise the challenge. Plays the ball. Udogie is in. He's blocked off. Great covering challenge. Fantastic. Burnley been pipsqueak defensively all night, really. Roger sliding across, blocking him off. They've come into this game with the right attitude, Burnley. Udogie, Burnley. Straight into Muric. I can do, yeah. I mean, I'm not the best at overlay. I'm not going to lie. My former thumbnail maker and vice chairman, Fraser, made this overlay template for me because I'm used to making overlays in terms of the actual template. By the way, there will be a replay for Brentford Wolves. And Fulham have beaten Rotherham, so Fulham are through. I just get them off Google, mate. They ain't copyrighted. I just get them off Google, turn them into JPEG images, and then put them in StreamYard. And welcome back into Kate. How are you both doing? Ross is in pursuit of Emerson Royale. And in the end, he managed to get it back to Vicario. It's not the best of balls from Guglielmo Vicario I've ever seen, I'm not going to lie. And Burnley intervene. Murray under a little bit of pressure on Richarlison's presence. He needs to play the ball long. Oh, careful. We don't play tomorrow, Kate and Jonathan. We actually play on Sunday, and we are at home to Liverpool. Yay! Yeah, you can tell I'm not looking forward to it. Elaborate. Delcra. Johnson in the end ran out of room. He was off balance. "16 minutes to go. Hill has worked it to a doggy. He's in space, but it took too long. When you got that amount of space, you've got to run into it, utilise it, and whilst you got the space, get a shot away. Porro. Davis finds a pocket of space. Plays it to a doggy. Emerson Royale. Yeah, no, it's not a great ball to Kulusevski. Easily intercepted by Al-Dakhil. Burnley reading the passes, and Al-Dakhil, was he caught or was he just rolled over to try and win a foul? I mean, there's no way that players are slipping tonight. The pitch looks underwatered and dry, actually. No, there isn't, because the Stadium of Light, unfortunately, isn't equipped with VAR. Ah, 10 years ago. He's at the Asia Cup, because the Asia Cup and the AFCON have started. Ah. Here's Coutinho for Burnley. Plays on to Josh Cullen. I thought there wasn't a player there, but Trezor picks the ball up. He can run at pace. He has a player on the overlap of him. He might go himself. Plays his round out here. Oh, God, that's poor. He gets to the byline. Why have you let that run out of play? Explain to me why you've let the ball run out of play. You can get across in, hang it, and bodies fly and get a header in. 1-0. Wasteful. I will do at the end of this one, mate. I'll go back and have a review. I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Al-Dakhil doing well to draw the foul. Oliver Skip is replaced by Højbjerg here. Well, I've been told by a few sources, and as well the Daily Mail, that Arsenal are not... Yeah, I will do. Yeah, what's been said is that we are not willing to let him go. I think it's going to be David De Gea that you guys are going to get. Looks back in. Hill clears, but it's not a very good clearance, though in the end, Burnley misplays a pass, and Kulusevski could be on his way here. 60 forward, ball in, and it's Højbjerg coming in. Oh, it's all over the place. Oh, my word, what a phase of play that was. They've got it back. Porro takes a shot. Oh, sublime from Porro. Spurs break through. Oh, well, that is sublime from Pedro Porro. It really is. Talk about quality. It's not a great clearance from Arjanet Murray. And Porro, well, keeper's unsighted. And Porro places it. He doesn't hit it with power. He just floats it into that top corner, in the left-hand top corner. It's a beautiful goal. So, 1-0. 78th minute. Now can Burnley respond? Well, quality. No foul there by Højbjerg. He's come away with the ball. Hill. All right, Bentancur. Hill. It's a free kick. It is a free kick. Oh, don't be silly. 7 hours, 20 minutes ain't too bad. I must average around, I don't know how much I average actually. You know, I wouldn't class this as screen time. I'd class this more or less of as social time, really, because, you know, YouTube, when you're on a live stream, you are technically I don't know, mate. I can't really comment on it because I don't know what the stubbornness is about. I think it's the case of Arteta wanting 2 top goalkeepers. I don't like it. I mean, if I'm honest, I give you Raya. I don't like Raya. I would keep Ramsdale as a bench warmer and go get a top keeper such as Courtois and Ederson. But no, Raya ain't it. I mean, honestly, I watched half of the Fulham match, yeah, and I just couldn't even watch that goalkeeper. Yes, but the final say goes to Arsenal, of course, because I know I want to keep him. Don't get rid of Raya. You can have Raya. I don't like Raya, mate. Get rid of mate. Arsenal, get rid of Raya. Send him back to Brentford, then they can loan him out to you. I'd rather look. Personal opinion, I'd rather sell Raya. Do I like Raya? No. Do I rate Raya? No. Yeah, Raya be good. Yeah, no, man. I'd rather get rid. Look, this is just me, my personal opinion. I'd rather get rid of Raya. Honestly, I don't understand why in the first place Arteta caused all this screw up and mess by bringing him into this. I don't get it. he ain't a top keeper. Oh, stop saying it to me, man. I can't bear it, man. I don't like it. I don't like him. I don't think he's good enough. I'm sorry, but by the way, Scarlett, Sessegnon and Doherty, I think. No, not Doherty. Doherty's at Wolves. Somebody else come on for Spurs as well. But yeah, Ryan Sessegnon. I haven't seen him for a while. Aldak Hill can Burnley find a moment of quality in this game to get themselves level and send themselves to a replay at Turf Moor. I'm doing Sunderland, Newcastle, and I think I'm going to do either Borough's game against Villa or Chelsea Preston North End. Yeah, I mean, one moment of quality from Porro, though, is the difference for now. They may get an equaliser, they may not. But nevertheless, it's been a good performance. And one moment of quality is the difference. You know, I think Burnley have played well. I mean, yes, it was a mistake, but it was an absolute... It was just a moment of quality from Porro, really. The goal. Here's Scarlett. Sessegnon for company. And Sessegnon... Oh, given away to Hill by the doggy, and it's put wide by Ryan Sessegnon. Yeah, Sessegnon, it's not bending enough. Does actually get a little touch of Murray. Still, I think it goes wide anyway. But Murray made sure. Hill looks to have an impact himself. Runs straight through to Murray. Sessegnon Scarlett could be in for number 2. And it's deflected wide for a corner. Talk about that for a deflection. Comes off the head of the Burnley defender. Back on the iPad, are you? Yeah, my phone is currently charging. Accumulating power. Okay, back on the iPad. Games on the telly. Nice. That's what we all want to see in it. iPad. Well, yeah. I mean, I normally that telly barely ever gets used. If I want, well, I'm not going to lie about it. Yeah, you barely ever get used to your television. You know, that television is just like it's just a decoration, should we call it? Fairly. I mean, their Apple devices, they can have the best battery in the world, but you know, my TV literally is an ornament. Yeah, I swear it is. Trezor. Brownhill. Oh, that's... No, it didn't take a deflection. I was thinking that was going to go in. Because of the position he's in and the way he hits it, you just think it's going to nestle, but no. The iPad, I let that go to 100%, but I normally let the phone go to about 95. Yeah, unless it's charging overnight, my iPhone, it'll go till I'll keep it on till 95. Mine's USB-C. My iPad is a USB-C. I think it's 10th gen. It's got Touch ID on the like power button and the Siri, but you know what I mean, like the top button, it's got the Touch ID on it. And my phone is the iPhone 12, which I'm about, well, not about to, but like, you know, February when I'm 18. On your iPad or your iPhone, because yeah, if it's the iPad, if it's the iPhone 7, I'm not surprised if it has took 7 minutes added on. Hang on a minute. I'm just getting my full-time banner ready. Because I will be on this quick skips tonight. Well, you've got an Android phone, have you? Yeah, that will have Touch ID on it then. Either it's ultrasonic, which means it's in the screen, or it's on the back of the phone. One of the two. Ah. Yeah, I did have the iPad Air 2, but that one's screwed now. I don't use it. Oh, so yeah, yours is the one with the home button, is it? Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't have a home button on the screen. And the reason for it is to make the display bigger. And my camera on my iPad is strange. The camera on it, in terms of like the front, you know, the front camera is like on the top, as it see in a landscape position, but it works somehow for selfies as well. I don't get it. Saying, you know, too much on it across. Oh no, it had Touch ID. Yeah, I mean, look, I barely ever have my iPad in portrait, so I think they are designed anyway. iPads really, you know, unless you're doing like a checklist or something, are designed to be in portrait landscape. So Muric is coming forward here for this corner. Wow. Could it be another case of the goalkeeper is the goal scorer? The amount of times I said that since Allison scored against West Brom. So takes Muric is in there. Brownhill. Bruno Larson. Couldn't quite get a touch. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I had a few bits and bobs, and I had the Apple HomePod. I don't want to say the word, the S word, because not the S swear word, but the Apple S word, because yes, they are quite sensitive, the devices, when if that word is said, and yes, it can be quite easily activated. Yeah, that one. What, it has a Fire Stick built into it, does it? Fire TV? Yeah, I went to CEX late October and bought myself one of those Roku TV box things for about 10-15 quid. A Roku soundbar. Nice. Might be a chance. It's not a foul. It's going to be a Burnley throw-in. Poro clears. Kulusevski can break away. Sessegnon. And it's going to be called back for the foul. The JVC. That one I've got there is a Hitachi, I think. Hitachi? Yeah. That one there I've got is I can't say the word now. I said it once, I can't say it again. That was a Hitachi. Yeah. Tresor. Oh, what a chance. Delcroix. Deflected. I think the game's been delayed, is it? Check cleared. Here we go. Muric is forward. Muric gets to it. Oh! The keeper got a head onto it. I don't know how it didn't go in. The game's gone. Nearly, though. Burnley equalised late on, last ditch. Full-time score, though. Tottenham 1, Burnley 0. What a game. Both teams are in it. Both teams are competitive. And one spectacular finish from Pedro Porro is the difference between Tottenham Hotspur and Burnley. Burnley narrowly beaten. It will feel like a hands-on heads defeat. It will hurt because of how well they competed in the game. But one moment of quality can be the difference in a game of football, and that was what was needed in this match. Okay. Well, Burnley narrowly beaten. They are out of the Emirates FA Cup, though. And Pedro Porro's goal is the winning goal. He is the man of the match as well. The Emirates man of the match. Spurs have beaten Burnley, and Spurs are through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. Okie dokie then, folks. It is just about 10 o'clock, so I'm going to leave you all on that note. Thank you all very much for watching, folks. Have a lovely rest of your evening now, and I will see you all tomorrow for a double header on Saturday Night Football tomorrow. 12:45, remember, is kickoff time for Sunderland versus Newcastle. We're going to be live from 12:30 for that one, 15 minutes later than usual on a Saturday at the early slot. And then no 3 o'clock game, but we'll be live at 5:15 for the usual 5:30 game on your Saturday doubleheader. Super Sunday, of course, is a doubleheader with a 2 o'clock kickoff of Man City versus Huddersfield Town, and then Arsenal v Liverpool at 4:30. Tomorrow, though, Sunderland, Newcastle, and either Chelsea versus Preston North End or Middlesbrough versus Chelsea, live with us on Realltom Football. I will check it after I've finished this stream, matey. Until then, though, bye-bye from me. See you all tomorrow, 12:30. Bye-bye.